Welcome aboard, aviation fans. Today, we're diving deep into the world of luxury aviation to uncover the real price of owning one of the most coveted private jets in the skies, the Pilatus PC-24. Buckle up as we explore the costs, the perks, and everything in between. Get ready to soar through the clouds and discover what it truly takes to own a piece of aviation excellence. Let's fly! In May 2013, the PC-24 was first shown off, and deliveries began in April 2018. It's a one-of-a-kind offer in the private jet business. The PC-24 was made by the Swiss company Pilatus, which made the very popular PC-12 single-engine turboprop aircraft. After getting comments from customers, Pilatus found that many of them wanted an airplane with a faster cruising speed, a longer range, and the same toughness as the PC-12. PlaneSense's first PC-24 went into service at the end of March 2018, and the company said it has already exceeded our hopes in terms of performance and reliability. People who have used the service have been very happy about the new jet. A lot of people are talking about the PC-24 at airports of all kinds across the country. PlaneSense bought 6 more PC-24 jets in 2019 because they were happy with how well the first 4 worked. The Pilatus PC-24 is a light business jet that clearly doesn't fit into any of the current categories of business jets. It has the freedom of a turboprop, the cabin size of a medium-light jet, and the outstanding performance of a light jet. Pilatus made a new type of plane for the PC-24 because of this. They call it the Super Flexible Jet, or SBJ. The different ways the PC-24 can be set up were shown by the Swiss company Pilatus. The company says the goal is to put out the most flexible business plane on the market. Pilatus thinks that a business jet that can be used for a variety of tasks and should have an interior that can be changed to fit those needs. There are up to 9 different ways that the cabin can be set up as choices. The most famous one has 8 seats, 2 classes, 6 executive seats, and 2 extra seats for commuters. Spaces can be separated using a system of doors that can be taken off and put back on. In a straight line, it can also hold 10 people. Each seat can turn 180 degrees because it was made with ergonomics in mind. All of them can be taken off and put away in the back of the plane to make the cabin less crowded and give everyone more room. When an airplane is called the Super Versatile Jet, you can be sure that the name will be used for the whole thing, including the inside. It's possible for the plane to be set up just for cargo, emergency evacuations, or even commuter services with 10 seats. When it comes to the private jet, BMW Design Works has come up with 6 stylish color lines for the PC-24. Each one is named after a famous ski town, such as St. Moritz, Zermatt, or Aspen. The different color worlds were based on the colors of nature in each place. Passengers can connect their phones, tablets, or laptops to the plane's computer once they are inside the cabin. This lets them watch the flight and air show and change the temperature and lights in the cabin. The Pilatus PC-24 is a cabin monoplane with a low wing and a cantilever structure. It is driven by 2 Williams turbofans. The plane can reach a top speed of 506 miles per hour and a range of up to 2,300 miles with these engines. The plane is made to take off and land on short, rough airstrips. It has advanced wings and a large, double-slotted flap system. The PC-24 can land with a maximum weight of 4,000 pounds on paved or even unpaved runways, as short as 2,930 feet. The PC-24 may not be faster than its competitors in the air, but it does cut down on travel time because you can leave and arrive at smaller airports, where there are fewer processes for handling passengers. All of this will cut down on ground time to almost nothing. Up to 45,000 feet is the highest the Pilatus PC-24 can fly. The PC-24 is, same as all other Pilatus planes, able to be flown by a single person. The layout of the cockpit is quick and easy to use. The pilot can relax in his or her seat and be in a place that was meant to make their job easier and safer, while still allowing them to be fully aware of what's going on around them at all times. To put it simply, the PC-24 is the right mix of advanced avionics technology and operational know-how for a single pilot. The PC-24 can also be flown by 2 people, of course. Before we move on, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on the latest and greatest in the world of luxury. Let's talk about money now. Costs. Are you impressed by the PC-24 so far? Want to know how much it costs? The price to buy it brand new starts at $10.7 million, but with standard features, it will cost around $11.1 million. If you'd rather buy a used PC-24, it won't be much less expensive, about $9.5 to $10 million. Your PC-24's total yearly budget is mostly based on how many hours you fly. That amount of money could be around $1.5 million if you fly a lot, about 400 hours a year. For the hangar, there are 3 places you can store your plane: your own hangar, a shed, or just tying it down outside. The hangar is the most common choice because owners of multi-million-dollar planes would not leave their highly technical machines out in the wind and rain. The cost of the hangar each year would be between $35,000 to $40,000. You also must have a crew in order to fly your plane. The price changes a lot based on where you are, the type of aircraft, and the certification needs. The flight team will need to be paid whether the plane is in the air or not. You'll have to pay between $80,000 and $100,000 a year for flight attendants to make sure you have a great ride. You can fly the PC-24 yourself, since it only needs 1 pilot, but hiring pilots will cost you between $120,000 and $150,000. Maintenance. Your plane needs to be checked on a daily basis to keep it in good shape. Of course, the times are set by the right people and rules. This time between flights is usually based on the number of hours spent. In other words, your jet needs maintenance about every 4 months, even if it's going fine. Also, this cost takes into account any upkeep that needs to be done that wasn't planned. That means that after 200 hours of flight, the PC-24 will need about $350,000 only in repairs. After 400 hours, that number will go up to $715,000. If you own a private jet, you need to make sure it is being taken care of properly. How are you going to do that? We need a management team, of course. A flight management team takes care of everything that is needed to fly the plane. Of course, there is the choice of self-management. With that in mind, hiring a management team would cost about $50,000 a year. Another cost you have to take into account is the landing fee. The landing fee is the fee that an airplane pays to an airport company to land at a certain airport. Landing fees are very different depending on the airport and the size of the plane. Most of the time, landing fees range from $150 to $500. On the other hand, airports that are very busy can charge thousands of dollars. Insurance for hull and liability. Most of the time, aircraft liability insurance covers injuries to guests and damage to other people's property. Damage to the plane's hull is covered by aircraft hull insurance. You can buy these coverages together or as different items. As for PC-24's insurance, the ship insurance is just over $19,000, and the liability insurance is around $35,000. And what about catering? Do you often take long flights? For that, you must need food on those trips. For charter trips, it's common to find specialized catering services that offer a range of meals, from light snacks to high-class meals. For an extra fee, this fee can change a lot based on how much food and drinks are wanted and how good they are. In the case of PC-24, you can see that the cost of food goes up to $30,000 to $40,000 a year. If you found this one interesting, make sure to click on this video for another exhilarating journey to see the real cost of owning a Gulfstream G600. See you there in a second.